So this is lesson 2, using your calculator, right? So a lot of the work that we would do at this level would be done with the use of a calculator. I mean, some questions, for example, in CXC, the first question can usually be done using without the calculator, so using your arithmetic skills, you can figure out question 1, usually. But most of the work that you would do would require the use of your calculator, not only a calculator, but a scientific calculator, right? Now, you have to be very careful when you are using your calculator, because remember that a calculator is just a simple machine, and the instructions that it receives, just as it receives it, that's how it will do it, right? So when using your calculator, you must be careful, for example, to put all the calculations in the numerator in brackets, as well as all those in the denominator, right? So I have a little example here that I'll show you in terms of using the calculator. All right. So I have my calculator pulled up here, and we are going to perform a calculation with a fraction with several operations in both the numerator and denominator. So let's say we do 2 by 5 plus 6. And of course, we know that this means divided by, in our fraction, this means divided by 4 plus 7 minus 3 multiplied by 2, right? So this is unusually difficult. So let's put it in the calculator. So let's look at the answer without brackets. So without the brackets that I have here, and without bracketing the numerator and the denominator. See, close. All right, so I'm putting in 2 by 5 plus 6 divided by 4 plus 7 minus 3 multiplied by 2. And our answer is 12.5. Nice answer, right? It doesn't look like anything wrong. However, we have to work out this, and we have to work out that, then divided by each other. So let's look at the answer with brackets. So just as I have it here, that's how I'm going to put it. So I'm going to start with a bracket, right? And then I'm going to put another bracket, because I have 2 multiplied by 5 in a bracket, plus 6, close my bracket, right? That's the end of my numerator. So I want all of these to be done together. And then I want to divide that by open the bracket for the start of the denominator, 4 plus 7 minus 3, which is to be multiplied by 2. Right? So I don't like how that came out there in this particular calculator. So I'm just going to go back. All right. Okay, close the brackets. Not sure why it's not allowing me to go back. So I'm just going to clear everything. Right. So now I can go to the denominator, 4 plus 7 minus, and what I want to ensure that this 3 multiplied by 2 is done, and not that everything here gets multiplied by 2. So I put it in a little bracket so that I can ensure. You see, that's what the brackets are. The brackets ensure that, you know, what you want multiplied is multiplied. So it's contained. It contains the information inside so that it doesn't get multiplied with everything else or added, etc. Right? And the answer here is 3.2. And this is the correct answer for this sum, right? Because if I do it, 5 twos are 10 plus 6 divided by 4 plus 7 is 11. 3 twos are 6. So 10 plus 6 is 16. 11 minus 6 is 5, right? And that is 5 threes are 15, remainder 1 out of 5. And we know that is 3.2. So the correct answer to this is 3.2. So why did we get this 12.5? We get it because the calculator simply does the operations one after the other. So first, it will multiply this 5 by 2, fine. Then it will add 6 to that answer, fine. Then it will divide 4. Everything here that it did, that 10 plus 6, 16, will be divided by 4, right? And then that answer is, 7 is added to that answer. And then 3 is minus from that answer. And then 2 is multiplied by the answer that you got there. That's not what we want. We want the top to be separate from the bottom. So that's why when we are doing these things in the calculator, either you do it a piece at a time, like you did it here, like I did it here, or you ensure that you put brackets to contain all the information that you want to contain. All right, so that is how you use your calculator.